Welcome to the Donley Auctions Unfiltered Podcast, where history meets the highest bidder. Hi, I'm Susan.
And I'm Randy Donley.
And along with our trusty auction dog, Tucker, we're here to bring you the thrill of the auction, the behind-the-scenes scoop, and everything in between. We've got amazing stories behind the treasures, even some crazy stories you wouldn't believe, insider tips for both buyers and consignors, and maybe even a cameo or two from Tucker the auction dog.
Join us each week on your favorite podcast platform, but for the best experience, tune into this podcast on a platform that supports video like YouTube or Spotify. We've got some great visuals to enhance every episode. Hi, I'm Randy Donley from Donley Auctions, and you want to come out this weekend. Wow. Saturday, we've got the Vintage Decor and Home Collections Weekend. I don't know what we call it, but you know what? It's all kinds of furniture and goodies, oil paintings and that. Again, don't want to miss it. Come on out to that. And then Sunday, we've got Rocktober with vintage guitars, music collectibles. I mean, there's musical instruments of all kinds. It's not just guitars. We've got horns. We've got stringed instruments of all kinds besides guitars, a lot of violins, and a phonograph collection and more. These are two auctions, Saturday and Sunday. You don't want to miss them. Come on out to Donley Auctions. That's DonleyAuctions.com if you're going to go look at it. But we're in Union, Illinois, and that's just about 60 miles northwest of Chicago, just off I-90 at Route 20, Marengo exit.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm the Donley Auctions shipping manager. Our team is small but mighty, so it takes us a bit to pack hundreds of items following each auction, but we do our best to pack as quickly as possible to make our customers keep smiling. We pack small to medium-sized items. Any items that are too large, too heavy, we have developed a transporter list so the customer can pick it up, or they can use an independent driver that can also pick it up, and they would deliver door to door, but for a fee, of course. When we're packing an item, we choose the appropriate box and materials to prepare your item for transport, and our main goal is to get the items to you in one piece. The process in the shipping department is once you pay your invoice right after an auction, at that point we can bring your items back to the shipping department. Within a couple of days of the auction, you get your first email from me that I send through Shipping Sync. That's the software that we use. That email will allow our customers to let us know if you want to pick up your item or if you want it shipped. Then you'll get another email when we are actively packing your items. And finally, you'll get one more email once we are finished packing so that you can pay for your shipping. Typically, once we start packing following an auction, the post office as well as UPS come daily to pick up our completed parcels to get your items on the road.
Getting close to the auction. Today we're just busy as can be, getting ready for the auction. We're setting up. We're moving guitars. By the way, my weight since the last podcast is surprisingly not what I'd hoped it to be. As you know, I started at 225. This morning I was at 221.2. So yes, it's coming down, but I thought it would be a little faster because I thought water weight right away would, I'd probably lose 5-10 pounds fast. That hasn't happened. So it's off to Lifetime Fitness. Lifetime Fitness is going to be my saving grace. I have a membership, unused of course, for the last 6 months. And now I'll get back to Lifetime, and like I say, this 90-day challenge, you're going to see 190. I'll get there. But we're in the right direction. So at the end of this video, we'll see what we weigh out at on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, this week, there's a lot of things we just need to sell, just to get rid of. It's disappointing to me that in the world of antiques collecting that so many things are hard to sell right now. For example, we've got this great oil painting collection. Really works of art. This isn't stuff that was bought at these starving artist sales at the hotels or anything. These are true old oil paintings done by good artists, great frames and everything. The problem is, in most cases, people don't want to pay for the shipping, and most of our business is done online. So it's hard to sell oil paintings. So it'll be interesting to see if you have interest in oil paintings, you want to come here live this weekend because there's definitely going to be some deals on some great art. So beyond that, furniture, nothing great, but still some interesting pieces, and no reserve. Boom. You know, you can get some good deals on these no reserve sales because, again, you can't ship this stuff. So unless you're picking it up or coming here live, you know, what's it going to sell for? So there should be some good deals. This is an auction you want to come to. It's the variety. Variety is really neat. A lot of interesting pieces. You know, we've put stuff in that has maybe been in a sale before. And this time it's just going to go for whatever. And take a look. Take a look online. Make the trip out here. It'll be worth your time. In Rocktober, which is Sunday, there's, again, some good music items in that guitar collection. One person's guitar. Well, actually, there's two consignors for guitars, but one person put in 100 guitars. And there are some reserves, modest reserves though. All these guitars should sell, but you got to need a guitar or want a guitar. Look at the guitars, good amps, some interesting pieces. And again, in this auction, here's the interesting thing. I mean, there's beginner stuff, $50, $100. There's stuff $4,000, $6,000. I mean, we've got a violin bow. Just the bow for the violin should go $5,000, $6,000 just for the bow. All different price ranges, and the phonographs. What a nice phonograph collection. All one man, passed away, Russ Neary. Nice guy. What a nice guy. And his machines, I've talked about them before, all good original pieces. If you want to add something to your collection, or, you know, think Christmas too. You know, we're only a snap away from Christmas. You want to buy some really unique gifts. Why not buy an antique phonograph for somebody? This is a really unique piece that today they're very reasonable. You'll buy an antique phonograph cheaper than you'd go and buy most, you know, average gifts for people. Here's something really unique to give somebody. We've got records for all these machines. They work, they play. Come on out and take a look. And I will be happy to show you how all this stuff works and why you would want to give it away as a Christmas gift. Neat stuff. I'm doing a charity auction tonight. That'll be interesting in Hoffman Estates. Here's something interesting. I'm in a parking lot driving through the parking lot, and a guy's pulling a truck in with a trailer on it. What's on the back? A German World War I cannon. So, of course, I've got to stop him, which he did pull over, and I tried to buy it off of him. We're still negotiating, so I might have a cannon to show you, but maybe not. So we'll see how that goes. But what's the chances? Pretty neat. So we've got a pretty cool, not so everyday happening, and that is a cannon coming in right now. World War I German cannon. So this is a German 75?
7.7.
7.7. Huh. Or but that's 75 mil, right? 7.7?
7.7.
7.7.
They went down. They went down in caliber after World War One.
Huh.
I don't know why.
All right, so it's 1918 dated. There's traces of original field gray, German field gray paint on it. And it's been welded and deactivated. And doesn't look like the breech opens. It's had replacement wagon wheel tires on it, wheels on it, and they're done. And they're very, very, very well made. And that is the main hump that people face when having one, getting it properly restored. And to boot, it's collared. It's collared properly
right away though before it gets too much weather on it.
On the rims, on the hubs, and it's also steel reinforced on the tread, which is like really extraordinary.
It's here. Another unusual day at Donley Auctions. You never know what's walking in the door from one day to the next. If it wasn't for the fact that there was a line at Taco Bell, I would have missed. I would have been gone because I was going through the drive-thru. I would have been gone. So it was just fate that I happened to see this on the back of a trailer, and here it is just about 4 days later. So that's my whole Canon story. It's not real exciting about how it was found by me, but that was it. It's a Taco Bell treasure. Okay, look who's walking in the door. Speak of guitars here. Louis DePasqua.
Randy Donley.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh my gosh, your stuff looks great.
Yeah, so we've got about 100 guitars here today.
Wow.
And you had called me on...
The Fender, the blonde 79 Fender.
Okay, right here, take a look.
I'd seen it, it jumped out at me. Wow. Oh yeah, it feels right already.
So I have an amp set up over here for anybody who wants to test equipment. So
do you mind?
You want to see what it sounds like? Please do.
Excellent. Very cool. Oh, you got a chord too already. You're prepared.
Well, I got a lot of guitars.
Yeah. Very cool. Wow, 70s.
I think
They're getting popular.
I think it's 1979.
79.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Good.
Feels good.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
Now I want to remind everybody.
How do I bid on it?
Well, that's what I'm just about to tell people, as a matter of fact. Obviously, today while you're here, you can leave an absentee bid.
Okay.
Or we'll do phone bids. And so if you want to call us, we'll bid live as if you're here. And of course, there's always coming right here and bidding live at the auction. So you got 3 ways to bid. Go to DonleyAuctions.com. You can see the entire auction preview. And Louis, when do you guys go out on tour again?
Another week.
Another week.
Yeah.
So, Louis DePasqua.
Randy Donley.
And we'll see you at the auction.
That's a wrap for this week's episode. Be sure to join us next week for more amazing stories, hidden treasure tips, and a sneak peek at some of the incredible items hidden in the auction block. And remember, if you're sitting on a hidden treasure, don't let it gather dust. Email us at consign@donleyauctions.com and we'll make it fit in your wallet.